Hey, how's everybody doing today? Ow. This is Lisa sharing life stories with you. Does anybody like, I think I've asked this before a long time ago. Does anybody like liver sausage? I'm eating a liver sausage sandwich with, what do you call that bread? That's marble bread. That's that real good bread from, I think it's called Knickerbocker. Remember that I told you in Michigan, that real good bakery that I always go buy? Well, I just buy it at Value Fresh or Kroger, and I think it's Knickerbocker. It's a bakery in Michigan, and they supply it to all the stores. I need to get another loaf of bread, like on Monday or Tuesday. I'm in a call. I don't know if I've told you this, guys. I have two places where I get cat food that really helps me. Because I can't afford all the cat food with all these bills that I have now. And this saves my life. There's a Humane Society one that I belong to, like a pet pantry. And I became really good friends with the lady in there because I remember we were talking about losing family members. Years ago, I worked at Lowe's years and years ago when my dad first... Was it when my dad first passed away? Yeah, I guess so. Like a little bit after that, like a couple years after my dad passed, I believe it was, I lost 11 family members that year, and I was just like devastated over that. While I was working there, I was part-time, and that pissed me off. These places, you know, they'll give you hours when they need you, but as soon as they don't need you. And where I was living at that time, it was far for me. I was living in Mount Clemens then, right next to the jail. But it was beautiful. I mean, I really wasn't right next to it. It was like a park-like scenery. There was deer. I had bought a condo outright, which was nice. And sometimes I still wish I was there in a way for the fact of the deer and the animals and stuff like that. But other than that, it's odd to say I'm kind of glad where I'm at. I just don't like people that drive down our street 10,000 miles an hour. I mean, it's just, no one would have a chance. These little kids would not have a chance. Other than that, where we live, right by our house, the guy across the street, we call him Huey, because I forget what his name is, so he hit my car years ago and had to pay to get my car fixed. Oh my God, my neck. When I lived with my mother-in-law years ago, he's real nice. Became friends with him now. He's got a big dog. I believe it's a black German Shepherd, and that dog is huge. I cannot say that word right no more. I don't know why. Huge. I don't know. Whatever. It don't sound right. Somebody said, you ever notice when you start focusing on a word, you can't say it right, or it sounds funny to you? Now I can't seem to almost say it right. I don't know. Huge. Whatever. So, he's okay. The Arabic people across the street for us, we're cool. We're good with them. You know, we had some problems with them before. They hit my car. I hit their car. I was talking on the phone one day, and my husband replaced the whole door seat. My husband's a mechanic. We bought a used car door and put it on their car, and all was good. That was a couple years ago. It was like 3 years ago. But yeah, see, thank God he can do things like that. But the people next door to them are troublemakers, and I didn't even get a chance to tell you guys this. They called the police on them again last weekend while I was at work. And my husband goes, yeah, he had his race car out there, and it was coming back from Autorama, right? And just showing it. He got in there for free or whatever, the other guy. So Why not go? Didn't cost him anything. The other guy drove him. The other guy bought him food. Why not go? But he goes, I'll never do it again because it was so much work and you have to move so fast and you have to be there so early. But it was still a great experience. But anyways, getting to the point, he goes, I was out there trying to get his car out of the trailer. It's so much work. Oh, we have a guy looking out for a used... The guy that I always gave metal to, I got him looking out for a used riding lawnmower, and I got to remind him again. He was supposed to send me a picture of a four-wheeler. I'm going to text him. I got him hooked up with my aunt, and he's going to cut her grass in the summer and do her yard work and stuff, which is great. And my aunt pays good, but as much as I work to do her yard and my yard, I just can't. It's too much. It's just too much. I can't. I mean, I need the money. I just can't physically do it, and it's just too much. It is just too much to do my yard and that because nobody's living next door again. So we got a whole extra lot. It's like cutting 2 houses of grass. But I got this newer lawnmower now. He sold us for $20. What a deal. And an edger. Very thankful for that. We got that in fall time. At the end of summer, spring. So for $50, $60, $70, got a lawnmower that sucks everything out of the grass. Awesome. Gets all that garbage out of there and twigs and stuff from that frickin' tree next door. So anyways, those lunatics across the street called the police on the Arabic people again. And I don't know why, if it was for the kids or what. And the father can't speak English real good. And I go, I'm so sorry. My husband told me that he was taking his car out of the trailer and they called the police on you again. It's them. See, because I have inside cop information. I'm friends with the cops. I worked for cops. I worked for cops. Yeah. I got inside with cops. Helicopter cops, FBI, undercover. I know them. Friends with them. And so anyways, I go, my friend down there that used to work for the police station said that they're the ones who are calling the police on everybody because they had called the police on us last year because my husband had a big truck in front of the house that he was fixing. But little do they know that didn't work because the cops, we know them, and it didn't work. And they were trying to get us in trouble. But I just feel really bad for the people across the street because, see, my husband helps everybody in the neighborhood too. It's like, why would you want to do that when he helps everybody? Now their cars all have broke down. She thinks she's some big deal. She's a snot. She's got a Mercedes. And he goes, see, if they would have been decent, I would have loved to have helped them. But you can't help people that try to hurt other people all the time. Those kind of people end up getting theirs. You can't be like that in life. And these Arabic people got little, real little boys. All you hear all summer is Ali, 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 and it's so cute. They're running back and forth, and they're always escaping, those little boys. They're escaping. They're on the next street, which is dangerous. I mean, I try to help watch when I'm home and stuff for them, and if they run in the street, I watch because I care. I care. But, yeah, I told him it's her. But anyways, the cops came over, and my husband, he thinks something. He don't know. I couldn't get out of the father, but my husband thinks that the little kids may have been throwing something at their house, and the cops came, and they're like, we heard you were going fast or something. And my husband was joking around. They just loved my husband's race car. They sat and talked about it, and he showed them all the stuff on, men stuff. So that was cool. That was good. He liked that, and they were happy. The cops always have such, what is that, what I'm trying to say, bad experiences all the time. When they can have something funny or good, it takes their mind off of stuff, because they have a hard job. They have a hard job. But anyways, it's just like, she needs to leave people alone and let people just live. I could see if somebody was really bothering her, but They're not bothering her. A woman's just off her rocker across the street, and she needs to leave people alone because she's going to get hers. You don't do that to people. You just don't. That's just not kind, and it's not right. But I like where, like I said, the Arabic people are cool. I was okay even with the guy next door. His girlfriend or wife, whatever she was, that really heavier set black lady, when she came, moved in. Remember, she got in a fight with me last summer. I didn't know who she was. Are you going to move that car? I'm like, well, who are you? And I didn't know. Why don't you know? Like, how am I supposed to know if I've never seen you before? And I was told by the owners to park there. How am I supposed to know who you are? Just because my husband's seen you doesn't mean he's going to tell me, oh, there was 1 million people looking at that house. You know what I'm saying? It just sounded so ignorant on her part. She was so dumb. And she fought with everybody. She had the police over there. She was, like my husband said, she was crying some crocodile tears. She probably beat somebody else up. And you could see her children her daughters had that scared look in their eyes because their mother was unhinged. And that was sad. But when he was just there by himself, the guy, my husband helped him with his car. We had no problem with him at all. We waved, cool. The reverend next to him, we love the reverend. Good man. Hi, how you doing? There's nobody in the house after that. And then the house after that, somebody moved in the corner. They're the people with the same statue like Amy's got of Helen, but I'm calling it Bert on their porch. It's like a restaurant statue of like an old-fashioned Italian woman or a man holding a platter out, and most restaurants would have that in their doorway showing what their special of the day is. Like they'd put food on there or something, you know what I'm saying? Or hors d'oeuvres or candy or whatever. So, but they got one on their porch, and I thought of Amy, and that's where Amy put me in her video a week ago saying, Lisa, really good friends to channel, go check out her channel. I love Amy from Frickin' Frugal. I love Amy to death. She lives in New Jersey. She lives in Burlington. She is an awesome, awesome woman. I'm going to go see her eventually and surprise her. And take her and the kids and Frugal Daddy presents if I can ever afford it. But anyways, our little area, I know everybody except the people that fought across the street next to the woman that calls the police on everybody. Right next to her is the ones that got in a fight in the street, dented my husband's car, a wig was caught in the car. It was a disaster. Like, they can go anytime, leave, bye. But other than that, everybody's good. You know, even our next door yo-yo neighbors, they're good. That lady with the husband that ended up going to jail, not even husband, a baby's daddy or whatever you want to call it, that I had to write the police report on. He went to jail. The cop's like, you don't deserve this. The cop was so nice to me. He's like, you don't deserve this. And he's like, I know, we've been out here a ton. He goes, write this report. They put him in jail. And I told the officer, he knows who I worked for, and he knows that I know, and I know him. He's a cop, and I know who he is, and blah, blah, blah. And all I had to do is write that paragraph thing, and that guy went in jail, because you don't come in somebody's neighborhood, and every time you come there, the cops got to come and tell you to leave. So what kind of crap is that, you know? But you guys like and subscribe. My best friend's calling me. I'm going to see what she's doing and come back. I love you. I have a better story for you after. Bye.